Hello.
Hi.
Biggest delayed reaction ever.
Hi, this is Gay and NonGay.
I said hello about 10 seconds ago. Where the hell were you?
I was just thinking what to say.
Oh, right. Well, normally
hello.
people say hello. Back. Hello.
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 This is supposed to be a
Wait,
gay...
I'm recreating what you just did. Hello.
Hi. This is supposed to be a gay and... What are you doing?
I'm just doing your weird headphone shuffle that you just did a minute ago when I said hello to you. Sit up
I'm on
properly.
this massive stool. That's not funny. That's not funny.
It is. It's really funny. Why is that funny?
Because
it's a stool.
I should
You
add...
look like I don't know, you just look really weird on it. You do look weird on it.
I thought you
You're
were
like
laughing.
10 feet higher than me.
I thought you were laughing because stool is a term.
No, I'm not laughing. But actually, it's funny you
Don't pull that face. Like, that's not something you would do.
It's funny you should mention that. It's funny you should mention that because I saw you tweet a picture the other day. Well, Talia tweeted, your girlfriend. She tweeted a picture of Dan. Tweeted a picture of Dan with holding his phone. Were you at a wedding or something?
Yes.
And anyway, on his phone was a picture of a douche. So you'd clearly been at this wedding talking about gay questions, gay answers, our episode a few episodes back, and decided to Google a douche.
No, well, my friends are obsessed with this podcast. In fact, every conversation I have with them, it always ends with me going, hang on, I better not have this conversation, I better save it for this podcast or whatever. Anyway, within seconds of me arriving at this wedding on Friday night, everybody was saying how hilarious it was that I didn't know what a douche was. And actually, my mate did make quite a good point, which was, have I not heard of the term douchebag? Which I have, to be fair.
No, definitely.
But I never thought...
You didn't realise what that was?
No, it's a horrible, like, American term that I don't like or use, so I haven't really delved into what it means. And there's plenty of other terms that mean an idiot that aren't necessarily like a sexual part of the body or a sexual thing.
Yeah.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Idiot. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're saying you would immediately think it was
like if I called
a sex thing.
Like if you didn't know what cretin meant, you wouldn't be like, you know, obviously it's going to be like an arse or...
No, it's part of the female anatomy, isn't it?
A cretin?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Is it not the same as a twat?
No, it's not. Anyway.
Or a clitoris?
No.
It sounds like clitoris. Cretin.
What? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Can't say anything without you bursting. Anyway, then everybody seems to be amazed I didn't know what this thing was. So
I'm still amazed you didn't know what it was. So go on.
My friend Layla was showing me what it was because you didn't actually.
No, I didn't get a picture out. We did not do a diagram.
So,
did you click and collect?
Well, I don't want one, do I?
Presumably you were looking at a website that sells them.
No, she just Google imaged it.
Oh, okay. You haven't bought one then?
Well, no, why would I want
I was listening to another...
Oh, hang on. I thought it's just you use it if something's going up your ass rather than...
Yeah, well, sometimes it's nice just to have a bit of a spring clean. I listened to another...
But hang on, does it... You wouldn't just do it... Do people just do it because they want to wash their ass?
Yeah.
Do they?
Maybe.
Well, maybe, yes or no.
Okay, well, I have. Why do you always have to put me in a position where I have to say something like that?
You brought it up.
Oh, I'm a respected broadcaster, and now I'm talking about these awful things.
Anyway, that was that.
I listened to another podcast recently called Two Dope Queens, and they were having a conversation about... about the anal sex.
Right, what did you learn?
I learned that women see it, well, one of the girls on this podcast sees it like the Holy Grail. I wanted to ask you if you'd ever had it with a girl.
As I pointed out 3 episodes ago, I stay away from that area.
So but that doesn't mean you hadn't. There might have been a horror story that you hadn't shared.
No, there isn't.
You've never done it?
No.
You've never even thought about it?
I haven't thought about doing it. I've thought about, like, I know people who have done it who, like, talk about it a lot. So, like, I've thought about the action a little bit. But I haven't thought that it's something that I want to do. In the same way that people have talked about skydiving, I haven't then thought, oh, that's necessarily something I want to do.
I just realised we didn't play the intro to the podcast.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I thought we should just play the intro. No, we're going to play the intro. Here we go.
Let's do it as an outro.
It's a gay and a...
Non-gay!
Yeah! Beer! Has it ever just accidentally slipped in?
No.
You know, like if you're going...
I understand what you're saying, but no.
No? Never?
No.
Never accidentally slipped in?
No.
I'm surprised. Well, because I would have thought it was. It's all a bit slippery, isn't it?
I have no idea. Anyway, let's move on.
How was the wedding?
Yeah, it was great, actually. It was really, really good. It's probably arguably the best wedding.
Wait. Did you feel uncomfortable with what I said, Dan, about has it ever slipped in?
No, well...
Because you didn't really respond. You didn't laugh.
No. It's not funny.
It's quite a funny thought.
Why is that? Okay, well, it's clearly happened to you, and you clearly won't tell me about it, so come on.
How can that happen to me? I haven't... There's only one hole.
Well, that's not strictly true.
Well, no, but you know what I mean? It's not going to... Where else is it going to go? Oops!
I've no idea.
I mean, I think... no, I just wondered if it had, but there's not, so...
No. Anyway.
Cool, okay.
Thanks for that.
Will you be worried about that now?
Well, no, because it's not an activity that...
You might be worried about it. Dan is so uncomfortable right now. The energy in this room is awful. I feel awful. I feel like I've just asked you the worst question ever.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm just really tired.
Are we done?
Is that over now? We're finished, right? Podcast done. Uncomfortable questions.
So
I think I'm allowed to ask you that question. You've asked me some pretty awful questions.
What questions have I asked you?
Well, like what it is, for example, how it works and stuff. So I just wanted.
Yeah, but that I'm not necessarily asking
That's
you.
Fine. I thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be a funny bit, but it's not.
I haven't necessarily asked you those questions based on your own experiences.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Have you ever heard of anyone that's accidentally gone in the wrong one?
Yes.
Oh my God, what happened?
I don't know. When we were like 16, my mate apparently did it. I don't know whether it actually happened or not, but everybody was going around saying that's what happened. So
he accidentally put it in the wrong one.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's the end of the
story. Cool story. Great. Well, it was lovely hanging out. Yeah. How was the wedding otherwise, anyway?
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah?
It was arguably the best wedding I've been to, although, well, there's one other contender, but then that couple are now not together, so...
Dark.
Maybe
it's really dark.
Does that?
Hi guys, I know you're not together anymore, but it really was the best day ever.
Does that mean that their wedding it should be bumped from the number one spot?
Erased from memory.
Well, I don't think it should be.
Well, I don't think they don't rerun Charles and Diana's wedding, do they?
No.
True. I mean, I know it's a bit different because they're really over, but no, I don't think.
What do you mean as opposed? Oh, right.
Well, but she's not with us anymore.
Okay. That's definitely not a road that I want to go down.
Okay. If it ends, you can't really talk about it. It's a bit weird.
Well,
because it's not, it just doesn't, I mean, it would be like putting a photo up on Time Hop going, oh, what a great day this was 5 years ago, and they're not together anymore.
True.
Like, you can't talk about it. It's just really...
I still haven't actually given a wedding present because I took some money out of a cash point and forgot to give it to them.
They wanted cash?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
How much cash would you give if myself and Tyler got married? How much cash would you give?
You'd want cash. I think it's really awful. It's like because it's the thought that counts for the gift. And if you're just asking for cash, then you're just like, I don't know. It's just I don't know. If you're getting married and you're happy and you're like, why do you have to make it everyone else's problem? Why do I have to shower you with money just because you got married? I'd rather give 50 quid to charity. Why do I give you 50 quid just because you're in a couple and you're getting married and you've got so many like state benefits and your rent's going to be lower and you're going to share food together and your life's just going to be so perfect and I'm just on my own single? Why should I give you money? Okay, well, equally, why should you give them a toasty maker or? You shouldn't. Right. I don't know why we have to go through all of this ridiculousness anyway. It's just so stupid. It's so awful. I hate it. I think it's like, if you want to give someone a gift, give them a gift. But why do you have to? You should never have to give someone a gift. You should only give someone a gift if you want to. Well, we were informed that we didn't have to do it. But I mean, but give us some cash. Well, you do kind of have to, don't you? No, why should you have to give anyone anything? Especially if they're getting married. Like, great, you've got everything you could ever possibly want. The love of your life, you're getting married. Why do you need a toasty maker? This is now a trend, basically. Well, the three weddings of my friends that I've been to, two of them have asked for cash, which makes me think this is now becoming like the done thing. It's just awful. Which, I should add, is now dispelling the myth that it's expensive to get married, because it can't be expensive to get married if everybody at this wedding was giving £50 and upwards. Yeah. That must cover the costs. Yeah, I just think it's gross. I think that it's, I kind of think it's a good idea, because I don't really want presents, to be honest, that aren't money. Generally, do you know what I mean? There's an amazing episode of Sex and the City, right, where Carrie goes around her friend's house, who's in a couple. She's like married or whatever, and she's got kids, and Carrie loses her shoes. Someone steals her shoes at this party. So Carrie's obviously really upset because her shoes have been stolen. So she goes to her friend and she's like, my shoes have been stolen. They were like Louis Vuittons. They were like $400. And the friend's just like, well, it's not my fault you chose to wear expensive shoes, is it? And then Carrie has this breakdown for like 40 minutes. And she's like, how awful is this? I've bought her presents every time she's had a child at their wedding, etc. And she won't give me money for my shoes that she lost at her party. So Carrie goes to her, I cordially invite you to my wedding. I'm marrying myself. Here's my wedding list. And it's just the shoes. It's amazing. It's such a great episode. It's so incredible, so empowering. And that's exactly where I'm at with this whole issue.
Right.
Like, why should I have to buy you something just because you're getting married?
You say all this, but you wouldn't, if you were invited to a wedding, you wouldn't not do it.
I probably wouldn't, you know. I think it's victimization of single people.
It depends. I'll tell you what.
I think it's the whole rubbish, bullshit society we live in, where it's like, oh, couples are everything. Everyone should be in a couple. No, like,
you
why?
want to be in a throuple?
Yeah, I want to be in a throuple. No, I don't know what I want, but I'm just saying, if I get married, and I genuinely mean this, if I get married, I don't want gifts.
Cool. I wasn't going to give
maybe
you
one. Maybe I do.
You do.
Maybe I do. But only only because everyone else does that.
Well, yeah, so it's then your turn to eat the
just even speaking about this makes me sound like an idiot. But I personally just...
I tell you what, it depends on if it was a wedding of people that I don't like...
I'm very flustered. But I feel like this annoys me, the subject. I just don't think people should have to do anything if they don't want to.
If it was a wedding of people I didn't like, I'd be I'd be annoyed. But because I like them, very much...
Well, then give them a gift.
Well, it just sounds like you're quite bitter about being single.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. And I think if I get married, I won't want gifts either. To be honest, on my birthday, I don't like it when people give me money.
Really?
I don't. Like, my mum gives me money, or my nan gives me money, or my aunt... No, at Christmas, my auntie will give me a check. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? I'm not 18. Like, I'm not 16. I'm not...
Well, you don't have to...
But like, I've got a job, you know, I'm surviving, I'm good. I don't need you to send me money. You can't not accept it. It's rude. But I just don't, I'm like, why are you doing that?
Well,
like,
you could give it to charity.
I just don't like it as a present. I think cash is really wrong. Unless it's like your brother or something, and you're like, here, mate, go and buy yourself a beer. But I think if it's just a bit...
Well, we'll be in a cashless society soon, so you'll get what you want.
Great. I just think it's weird, and I just think it's really thoughtless, and the whole point of a gift is that the thought that counts.
I'm not sure it's thoughtless, though, is it? It's thoughtful.
No, it's not. It's like, oh, I just got 20 quid out of a cash point. And in your case, I got 50 quid out of a cash point and forgot to give it to you. It
was actually 75.
There's 75. There's zero thought there.
Because I was thinking...
This is horrible. It's really gross.
I was thinking 50, and then I discussed it with two other people.
And they said
that was really low.
They're a couple. They've got loads of money now.
Because it was from two people.
And I'm not bitter.
£50
I know it sounds like I'm being bitter because I'm moaning about the fact that they're a couple, so why should we help them? I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like, for example, okay, so like a transgender person comes out as trans. Right. Does everyone give them money and go, congratulations, that's really great? No, probably not. And they should. They should be like, I'm really proud of you. Here's 50 quid.
People have coming out parties and stuff all the time.
Yeah, yes, but I'm just saying I don't like the society we live in where everyone is like, oh, just because you're getting married, I'm going to have to go through all this like rigmarole and suddenly I have to give you like money that I've earned just to say well done on having sex with a woman or a man or another man or whatever. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, oh, cool, they just did something.
Okay.
Something that's significant that you put thought into, but just giving them 75 quid just because they got married. Why are you giving them 75 quid? What for? What are you giving them that for?
Well, because that's just what the done thing is.
But why? To help them buy a house?
Well, I think specifically to help them go on honeymoon.
Right. Well, who's giving me 75 quid to go away on my own on holiday?
Well,
or me 75 quid to help buy a house? Like, no one's doing that for me. I just think if you're a couple, you've already got a leg up, you know? You're doing really well for yourselves. You don't necessarily need everyone else to just turn around and give you 75 quid.
Do you think that the couple should give everyone else 75 quid?
Yeah, I do. Well done on I don't know why. Well, I know they're paying for you to be at the wedding and it's really expensive, but there's just something weird about that. I wish someone else would get in touch about this subject because I feel like I'm being bitter and I don't mean to be because it's not what I'm being. Okay. I just think I'm being real.
Well, we can post it on our Facebook page.
Tweet at gay NonGay and let me know what you think.
How do you feel about gift cards?
I mean, it's slightly better, isn't it?
So if I gave you like a £50 gift card to spend at TGI Fridays.
That's quite fun. Well, that's like fun. It's like, yeah, because it's actually you giving me something that says something about you. I always think when you give a gift to someone, you should give them a gift that says something about you. So like, actually, Talia gave me an incredible Christmas card this year. Last year, and I was like, that is incredible, because it was so uniquely her.
Yeah.
That it made me feel special, like receiving it, and it was a pun on "Cool for the Summer." It was like cool for the Bleakwood Minstrel or whatever. I was like, that's great, that's so Talia, and it made me feel special. But people that just give me like a card that says Merry Christmas with a robin on the front, I'm like, you've not thought about that. There's no thought into this at all, and I don't like that, which is why I think the whole money thing is just like so unthoughtful.
No, I asked the wife, so the bride, if there was a wedding list, and she said, we're asking for cash or any household item. That was the phrase she used. Anyone.
Oh, buy them a douche. Well, okay, great. That's the episode.
That's what I did.